All the sound effects is not needed.
I'm breathing. I can breathe. It's my right.
I don't like to play games.
I'm not playing no games with you.
You're coming in here with an attitude.
I have an attitude with you, sir. I'm just a little frustrated. I have a right to be frustrated as a human being. Just like you get frustrated with me when we tell you lies and think that you're stupid, I got the right to be frustrated.
Swagger comes with this, comes with knowledge. That's swagger.
Yes, sir.
What have you done?
Trying to get to work.
What does that mean?
Trying to get to work. Trying to get my research so I can get to work.
I told you to enroll in GED classes.
This is full of ACD. Got orientation today. Can I look at my phone and show you what time?
Sure.
All the sound effects is not needed.
I'm breathing. I can breathe. It's my right.
If you give me attitude,
I don't got an attitude with you, Judge. I'm just saying
you're gonna end up in,
frustrated. I got a right to be frustrated. I've been here since 8:30. Finna be late. I just got my job actually 2 days ago. Finna be late on the first day. So
Also, for my client, we could have avoided this court date had he shown me this.
yeah, he did. He also did. He also
And I've been
did.
trying to contact him for 4 days.
Today, July 31st at 5 p.m. I missed the 28th because I had something else to do, but I'm
Put your
going
hands
to.
down by your side.
it says registration in person, July 29th and 31, 8 a.m. or 5 p.m.
5 p.m. I missed 8 a.m.
Get church.
Huh? That's GET Church. It's an HCDE program.
This doesn't even have your name on it.
I already filled it out. It's in my email, but I don't have internet like that here. It's gonna take a lot to pull up. You don't think I did it?
No, I
Okay,
don't.
well, that's fine. I got the
So,
email.
I do. Mr. Calhoun,
Yes, sir.
2 things. I don't like to play games.
I'm not playing no games with you.
You're coming in here with an attitude.
I have an attitude with you, sir. I'm just a little frustrated. I have a right to be frustrated as a human being. Just like you get frustrated with me when we tell you lies and think that you're stupid, I got the right to be frustrated. Because just like you want me to get right, that's what I'm trying to do for myself. Not for you, for myself and my daughter. But I have to sit up here until 11:30 when I'm supposed to be here at 8:30. From what my attorney told me.
How many times did you contact him?
He didn't contact me not one time. He contacted me yesterday.
4 times, Judge. We tried to call
I'm
him.
not talking to you.
We
Talking to
attempted
him.
contact 4 times, Your Honor. Despite his breathing. On the 30th, we spoke to someone who says he's his wife.
No, that was my mother.
And on the 29th, we tried to reach out. There was no answer. So it was 2 times we tried. We spoke to his mother. It was yesterday.
He never called my phone number, not once.
If you would have responded to him, gotten the proof to him,
Sir, I have other things that I have to do too as well. I have a whole daughter that I have to take care of. I have to work a job. I can't, my GED was going to come regardless if I had to see you or not. So if I had to come here to see you just to get a GED, I was going to get it regardless. I didn't need your help to get my GED, sir. That's what I want to do for myself. I don't need your help, Judge. With all due respect, I thank you for doing that because it's going to make me get it faster. But I was going to do that on my own already. I made a mistake. Yes, I'm back here again. This is my 2nd time seeing you in my life. Okay, understand that.
Mr. Calhoun, I'm going to bring you back here on Monday,
Okay, that's fine.
and I want to see the proof of enrollment with your name on it.
Go back outside and go get my email. I already filled out the.
Nope.
I already did that.
I will see you on Monday. My son is sick. He's got a high fever and his eye hurts, and I was supposed to get him about half an hour ago. So I'm leaving now to go get him so I can take him to the doctor. I will put you back on Monday. Come back, get a good night's sleep, have a good attitude. We've been
Good attitude.
nothing but nice to you.
My attorney.
Don't
said,
interrupt the judge when he's talking. Just be
we're
quiet.
having a conversation.
Stop talking.
When you get into a pissing match with people with power, who's going to lose?
I listen to you.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
You're gonna get it one day, Mr.
I
Calhoun.
am, and I'm gonna be way richer than him.
Okay, I hope so. I really
You
do.
gotta hope.
You know,
You're gonna see me.
you're 20, you don't even have a high school education, dude.
I don't know a lot of people that don't have
You
one.
need it.
No, I don't. But
Well,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you
Yes,
need
sir.
it with me.
Yes, sir.
Right.
You're right. Only because you said so, dude. But I was gonna
So-
regardless.
I will see you back here on Monday.
Yes, sir.
I want you to be nice.
Be nice
Get a
to
good
who
night's
else
sleep.
Respect me. I respect them.
If you interrupt me again, I'm gonna put you in jail. Just don't. It's not hard to be nice, man. Really. You have some kind of aggression from somehow, somewhere, really. All we're trying to be nice and try to see you better yourself. That's all we're doing. Okay. So come back here Monday. I want the proof with your name on it. And then if so, we will pat you on your back and we'll send you on your way. Do you understand?
This will be the time to do that.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Sir, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You're also charged with interference with the duties of a public servant. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
Yes, Judge. On December 8th, 2024, the officers were on patrol and were dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas in response to a disturbance and unknown weapon call. The officer performed a public service to the female caller, the complainant, and spoke with the caller, and the caller was upset, sad, hysterical, and crying. The officer heard the caller say, "Come help me, please," and where she was in the apartment. The officer made it to the 7th floor and observed a male standing in the hallway, packing and unpacking a bag. The officer received confirmation that the male was the defendant by the complainant, and the defendant ran into the apartment and locked the front residence door. The officer knocked multiple times and announced himself as police, and the complainant answered the door, crying, upset, and frightened. The officers instructed the complainant to walk outside, and she did as instructed, and the officer observed the defendant following behind the complainant. The officer grabbed the defendant as he was standing inside the apartment near the front door and pulled the defendant to the hallway and detained him. The defendant was informed that he was detained for family violence and continually tried to enter his apartment while being handcuffed. The defendant impeded the investigation by attempting to enter his apartment multiple times, and the defendant also impeded the investigation when the officers were escorting him to the patrol vehicle and refusing to get inside the vehicle. The officer asked the defendant to get inside the vehicle multiple times, but he refused, and the officer had to use force to get the defendant inside the vehicle. The complainant advised the defendant is her boyfriend and they have been in a relationship for 20 months. The complainant advised they do not live together and that they had both been drinking alcohol. And as a result of going to the Lincoln bar today, they were inside the suspect's vehicle when they were leaving the bar when the defendant began hitting on and flirting with other girls. The complainant advised the suspect was antagonizing deputies and security at the bar and driving around in circles at the bar, attempting to get the deputies to engage him in a fight. The complainant advised she informed the defendant that, she informed the defendant that she wanted him to stop flirting with and hitting on other girls, and the complainant advised that this made the defendant mad, and as a result, he pulled her by the hair inside the vehicle. The complainant advised she felt pain when the defendant pulled her by the hair.
Okay. I see that he has a prior same complaining witness.
Let me see, Your Honor.
It's from April of this year.
It is the same complainant, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez Moreno, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm now ordering you not to have any contact with this person whatsoever. Do you understand? If I find that you have contact, I'm going to do everything in my power to protect my public at all cost. Do you understand? If that means putting you in and making your bond high, I will do it in a heartbeat. I'm now placing a protective order on this person. She is now a protected individual. If you try to have contact with this person, if you try to use another person to try to contact, if you threaten, if you harass, if you're in possession of a weapon, if you go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works, the state can and may file. I want you to listen to me, and I want you to hear me loud, and I want you to hear me clear, Mr. Rodriguez Moreno, because if there's one person that will be at fault, it's because you didn't hear me sufficiently. Hear me now, because you will not get any more warnings. This protective order is going in place, and if you violate it one iota, the state can file additional charges on you, a violation of protective order. You violate those conditions, I can have a hearing to hold you at zero bond. Zero bond, and I'll do it in a heartbeat to protect every single person. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You're also not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I will randomly test you. If I find that you're using, likewise, you will go in. I will revoke your bond. Do you understand? We are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So I'm going to have you first go to, do we have?
I was
protective
gonna ask
order?
if I can get a confirmed loan.
That's December 9.
Hmm?
He does have a copy order. December 9. It was the issue.
What do you do for a living?
Construction, I built and installed.
Okay, I need you to fill out an application. I don't know whether you qualify. Did I give you a free lawyer in April? I did. Now you're here. 5 months later, back, another charge, same complaining witness. I'll have you fill out an application. I'll take a look, but I want every single line filled out. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.